Look at this root system. Look at how tall this is. This went down earlier tonight. Again, the owner is safe. The power is back on. There are some wires that are down here, but they have been turned off. Now, what does this look like in a real situation? I'm going to turn this way. We're in our newsroom. This is our web editor, John. He is sitting at his desk, and from where I'm standing, he just reaches that 6 feet mark. Things have started to quiet down, but you can still see that police are still out here with their riot gear on. There are some people milling about here right now, but I want to recap what happened earlier. Mask Me stands for mask acne. And if you're wearing a disposable mask or even a cloth mask, you could be suffering from it. So that means people can dine outside, and you can see it here happening now in downtown Harrisburg. You can see Arugas, Stocks on Second, plenty of people enjoying their meal outside despite the rainy weather right now. This is the moment when protesters started to run.
There was little kids, innocent civilians, just innocently protesting their right to, protest against what's going on. I can't say that we couldn't have been handled differently, but they definitely antagonized it.
People on Front Street taking their march to oncoming traffic, blocking the entire road. Local officers tried to disperse the crowd, but in the middle of it all, it turned sour.
I was in the back. I didn't experience the gas, but I seen the cops provoking the protesters.
This is how the rally originally started. Signs, chants of, and people raising their voice.
I'm scared every day. I'm scared for my sons to go out in this world. I got to tell my son, if you see a police officer, they pull you over, put your hands up. Don't move.
Violence is what many wanted to avoid.
There's no sense for violence. There's no sense for violence. We are here for peace. They already paint us in the light that we violent. And to show that side, you showing them what they want to see.
But after the scuffle on Front Street, Harrisburg officers, Capitol Police, and State Police arrived in riot gear.
I'm afraid if I protect myself. I'm afraid if I don't protect myself. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. I'm done. I'm done.
If we don't hold our elected officials accountable and looking out for us, protecting us, this is gonna continue. It's gonna continue. Won't stop.
Departments surrounding the city were called in to help with the protest. Harrisburg was shut down for some time. Now, many of the protesters here were telling people not to pick fights with officers and not to throw anything at them. Some people listened and some didn't. Another protest is set for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Reporting in Harrisburg, I'm Karina Cheung, CBS 21 News. Decades of worship and cherished memories.
Heartbreaking. Yes, heartbreaking.
Is how Kimberly Turns describes the loss of Bible Fellowship Church in Stilton Borough. She's the pastor's daughter. This was her home.
You know, this is the foundation of my life, so it's a big loss.
Crews from across the region were called just after 5 p.m. to 2nd and Swatara Street. The roof crumbling while crews fought the fire. The building was a staple in the community. It has stood for nearly 100 years.
We used to sit on the corner as kids and listen to them sing in this church.
The fire originally started in this home right here, which has been vacant for some time. Now the church next door is literally feet away, and it spread to that within minutes. Concerned neighbors filled the sidewalks despite the coronavirus outbreak.
As far as everyone else, I always say you can't control human behavior, you can't predict it, and people know that we are in a pandemic and they have to do what they have to do.
Firefighters were able to salvage a few items from the pulpit, one that means a lot to Turns.
That's my dad's chair, so I did walk over and was able to, at least tell my family like they saved the chairs.
The congregation hadn't been inside the building since the start of the pandemic. Turns has one message to her church family.
I would tell members of the congregation is, just continue to be encouraged and, we'll make do. The Lord always will find a way.
The building is insured. No word on what's next for the charred structure or how the fire started. The PSP Fire Marshal is investigating the cause. In Stilton Borough, Dauphin County, Karina Cheung, CBS 21 News.